Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. JDM, Andrew. It's like Groundhog Day, baby. Let's go. It's like Groundhog Day. Good morning. Good morning, John Wheat. What's up, Mr. Wheat? Good morning. It is Sunday. Let's go. Let's go. We got the hearts on the board, everybody. We got them hearts. All right, so we got to move this. Good morning. Are we ready for tomorrow? Are we ready for tomorrow? Rames, Ralph. Are we ready for the morrow? Yes or no? Or is it going to be like all the other weeks? We're ready? Michael Hart with the first heart. Yes. Thank you, Michael Hart. Davion. Yes. Thank you so much. Guys, hammer those 13 hearts right out. Get them out of the way. Let's get rid of them friggin' things. Let's get rid of them boys. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we're all set up. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Dante. Let's go, my traders, JDM. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get fired up. Are we fired up? Or are we like, just crawled out of bed. Let's go, adorable dad. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Am I the only one that gets fired up? Huh? Am I the only one that gets fired up around here? Let's go. Good morning. That doesn't matter, Sierra. Let's go. It doesn't matter the day of the week. Would you only poop on Mondays? Would you only poop on Mondays? Let's go. Let's go. You got to bring it every day. It doesn't matter what day it is. You got to bring it every single day. There's no time off. There's no relaxing. We don't got time for relaxing. The average relax. Let's go. Let's go. Good job, LJ. I'm right there with you, brother. I got my honeydew list later. Good morning, my beauties. Are we ready to learn this morning? Well, first off, I got to say welcome to all our new VIP members from yesterday. Congratulations to you all. Taking the first step in a real trading journey. No more guessing and gambling and all that other stuff. So what are we going to do this morning, my beauties? What are we going to do this morning? Michael Hart again. Yes, thank you, Michael. Appreciate you. 10 more hearts. Let's go. We are going to break out tomorrow. So what do I mean by that? First off, good morning, everyone. My name is Voss. I've been doing this 21 years. It'll be 22 in April. All we ask that you do is tap the screen, share the live, and repost the live, and donate if and when you can. Thank you, Davion. I appreciate you. Sierra, thank you. Rangel Marquez and Kay Braden, thank you. You don't just wake up in the morning, okay, and say, all right, let's say SPY gapped up here. All right, we have a gap up in the market. We're going to go long. That's what most people do. They see a gap up in the market before the open. Okay, we're going to go long. Or they see a gap down in the market and they say, okay, we're going to go short. Or we're not going to do anything until it comes back up this way. There is no game plan in place. There is no rhyme or reason on what you're doing as a trader. It's just a guess, right? You're just hoping that this thing, when you enter, just goes in your direction. How many of you are trading like that right now? You enter a trade. Thank you, Rangel Marquez. And all you do is hope and pray that it goes in your direction. Like there's no game plan. There's no education behind your entry. It's just random, willy-nilly. Let's hope for the best. Let's throw the dice and hope we get a 6. Right? Is that most of you? Well, we got to stop doing that. You got to learn how to trade. The market does certain things every day, the same things over and over and over. And we're going to teach you what they do so you see them and can execute properly and start being more consistent. If we just guess at this point, we're not going to go anywhere. You may get lucky sometimes, but you're going to lose the majority of the times. And that's what the market does to people. No one has they have no idea why they have RSI on. They have no idea why they have MACD on, or the heartbeat of the market, or volume, or all the other nonsense. They're just doing it because they think everyone else is doing it. They don't know what to do with it. They're just being part of the crowd. They feel in with the crowd. Let me throw this VWAP thing on here. Oh, I'm a trader now. Yes. That's all it is. That's all it is, traders. And that's why you lose every single month. Every single month. How many of you can actually say you journal every trade you take in a real journal? How many of you journal every trade you take? Good morning, Sue Felicia. Guys, we got to finish these roses off. Not roses, these hearts. Hammer those hearts. Let's go. On a spreadsheet, that ain't going to cut it. Because the spreadsheet is probably wrong. You review your trade history, but nope, that ain't going to cut it. That's not going to cut it, folks. You need a journal because here's what you're not seeing. 90% of you in here, your journal equity curve is going this way. Do you know that? You're actually trending down. Your account is moving in the wrong direction every month. But you don't know that because you're not journaling. You're going off of feeling. I think I won 3 trades this week. I lost maybe 1. You think you're actually doing good. But what your journal does, it makes you look in the mirror and realize, whoa, I suck at this. I really, really suck at this. And it lets us hone in on what you actually suck at. See, majority of people, they suck at risk management. That's the majority. You have no risk management. When you get in, you're just holding on to it, hoping for the best. Number 2, you don't take proper entries. Your entries are a disaster. Number 3, market cycle. You don't even know where you entered on a cycle. Number 4, state and position. You don't even know what state or position your stock was in. Okay? You have no clue. So let me ask you all this question. Tomorrow, Miss Market. This is what Miss Market, this is the state of the market tomorrow. Does anyone know what it is? How many of you in here right now can tell me the state of this market tomorrow? Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Daniela. Neutral bullish. Okay. It's neutral bullish. Tamim Moeen, whatever the hell that means, doesn't even know where he's at. What does that mean, neutral bullish? What does it mean? You're neutral and bullish. Okay. What does that mean? It's going up. Wrong. What else does it mean? No EMAs, bro. Could go up or down. What else does it mean? The state of your stock. You are in a neutral state. You guys don't even know. You don't even have a clue. You are in a neutral state. Anything to this way, the upside won't be that strong. It won't be that strong. Okay? Anything to the downside, you are not going to go anywhere. You're not going anywhere for shorts. And to the upside, you may get a little move, but it's not going to be strong. It's not going to be a move like this coming out of a narrow state. So what do? What do we do at the market when it opens? When you hear this bell go off, if we can't go long or we can't go short, what do we do? What are we going to do? You wait. Correct. So this is the state of your stock, neutral. If you open down here in this position, where are you going? The bell goes off. You start moving in this direction. We start going up in this direction, okay? What are you doing in that neutral state? Let's see who we got here. S is going long. Who else? Oriental's going long. Who else? Thank you, Liam, for the follow. I love you, man. Michael Jones, hello, my beauty. Finding support. What are you doing on this entry, my traders? It's moving to the upside. What are we doing? You're going long here, folks. You are taking this long. It ain't going down. You're in a bullish state. Your state is bullish. Your position is bearish. You are taking this long. How far are you taking this long? This is where we open, my beauties. How far are we taking this long to the downside? That's where you open, right there. Where are you going to the upside here? Where are you going? You have to know where you're going at all times. Back to a neutral state. No. Where are we going, Michael? Where are we going, Liam? 692, wrong. 693, wrong. Holy moly, you guys trade? Please tell me you don't trade. Where are you going? You are going based on your risk to reward tells you you are going. That is where you're going. This is your 50% retracement, 691. If your risk to reward tells you you have room to take this trade for a 1-to-1 to 691, you take your trade. Your risk to reward tells you where you are going. Do you understand that? You're not just guessing, oh, I'm going to take it back to 693. Says who? The majority of the time, when you approach 691, the party's over. When you approach 691 here, the stock moves up. What are you doing next? Based on your risk to reward, Toy Poodle, what's your risk to reward on the last trade you took? What was the risk to reward on the last trade you all took? You don't have no clue. You have no idea. You got no idea. Folks, when you get up to 691, you are waiting for an event to bring you back down. Okay? What happens if we get above 691? We're going to break this out for you. We're going to put this in. There's our 50%. Here's where we open, traders. Ready? Boom, boom, boom. What are we doing right there? We are now looking for the short to the downside, okay? We're looking to replay this back down to our previous low. If you can get a 1-to-1 based on your risk to reward, your entry, and your stop loss, and you can get down to this prior low, you are taking this trade. Now, what happens if we do this? What happens if we break over 691? Do we get to hammer that thing to the upside? Do we get to hammer on that candle? Can we go long right there to the moon? Who's going long there? King says yes. King Infinity is in for a long. Let's go. King is the only one going long. Why aren't the rest of you going long? We got 7 more hearts. 7 more hearts are on the board. Let's go, my beauties. Hammer those things. You're not going long on the 4th green candle. What are you, out of your mind? This is a recipe for a disaster. We always retest. Always, always, always retest that level. Retest 691. You must hold 691 in order to take a long with an event. If you take this long, what's going to happen is you're going to get caught on this pullback, okay? And you're not going to be able to stay into the trade because you're so used to losing all the time. Every time you enter, that's going to knock you right out. So that will be, if you enter long here, this is your first loss of the day, 1 under your belt. Now we get all crazy. We have that first loss in the market, and most people go out of control. Oh my God, I lost again. I lost again on the first trade. We're going all in. Deuces wild on the next trade. Okay? You have to retest this level for a move higher to the upside. You have to know your retracements, traders. Your retracements are going to tell you where you're going 99% of the time. If we look at Miss Market here, that was our move up. This was our move up to the upside, okay? We are going to cut this baby right in half. Whoop. Under the 50%, you're taking a short to the downside here. Taking that short. Now, my question to you all here, if you take this short to the downside, where are you going? When are you getting out to the downside? Woo, 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 woo. Where are you getting out? Thank you, Callie, for the follow. Thank you, A Video. Where are you getting out? Mr. Dave with the $1.99. Section and Sue Felicia with the hearts. Thank you. We got 5 more hearts. We got to hammer these things. Let's go. I'm going to give us 5 minutes to finish off these hearts. 4 left, actually. After the gap gets filled, at support, when you see rejection, guys, we just went over it. Guys, we just went over it. Where are you getting out? When you enter this trade, when are you getting out? Let's try this again. After 1 to 2. Thank you, Michelle Lotta. Everyone, W's in the chat from Michelle Lotta. Based on your risk and reward. Come on, my 6-year-old knows this. Based on your risk. If I tell her 3 times it's based on the risk to reward, she's going to remember it. Your risk to reward will change on every trade you take. Your risk to reward is not the same on every trade. It can't be. Why can't it be? Why can't your risk to reward be the same on every trade? Let's see if we got this one. Come on, my beautiful traders. Tamim, you learn all that in our VIP. Tamim, not Tamim. Why does the risk to reward on all your trades change every trade? Let's see. Fluctuation. My bowel movements fluctuate. That doesn't mean I know why. Why? The volume. The value of the pairs. Guys, come on. Because of the market cycle. The market runs on a cycle every day. Based on the market cycle, your risk to reward changes over and over and over. Your risk to reward on a move here is going to be different on your risk to reward to a move to the downside. All right? Come on, guys. We got to know this stuff inside and out. So we know now, based on tomorrow, we are in a neutral state. If we open in this position to the downside, right here, you can go for a long. This is going to move up. You have to watch your retracement level as you come up the board. Now, if we open here, can we go for a short on that event to the downside? The bell opens, bam! Can we hit that short? Michael, my boy! Thank you, Michael Hart! Yes! He saved you all this morning. Everyone, W's in the chat for Michael Hart. That's my boy, Blue! Love you, Michael Hart. No, you're not going short there. Why not? Why aren't we going short there? We're going to drill this in your mind over and over again. Over and over until you get it right. Because the state of your stock is bullish. The state of the stock is bullish. Why would you try to go short here out of that position? If the state of your stock is bullish, why are you trying to short it? Why? Does that make any sense? Why would you short with a bullish state? You're not, ever. And that's why a lot of you get jammed up, because you don't know where you are, okay? Now, we are in the neutral state. We gap up in the morning. This is our gap up tomorrow morning. Right there. We open when the bell goes off right there. Are we going long? Are we going long right there, my beauties? Sue Felicia says no. Look at all these no's. Why not? Diego says no. Why not, Diego? Why aren't we going long there, my beauties? Because you are in this position, okay? You are in this position. You're already in a neutral state. I got done telling you when we came on here, neutral state, anything to the upside is going to be weak. So if you gap up here, you are going to get ripped apart because you're going to get violence to the downside. You will get major violence to the downside. Now, whoa, what if we open here? Can we go long there? Notice you. Can we go long here, my beauties? Bam! At the open. Are we going long there? It's Peasy says no. Why not, It's Peasy? Tell me why, my babies, my beautiful traders. Tell me why. You're going long there because you're originating out of the base. You can go long here. Boom. Now, if you take this long to the upside out of this position, when are you getting out? When are we getting out on this long? Are we just praying and hoping? There we go. No. VIPers, thank you. Risk to reward. Put it in the chat, everybody. Risk to reward. Risk to reward. Risk to reward. Risk to reward. If on this trade to the upside, you are risking 40 cents per share, what is your reward? If we're risking, we get in here and we're risking 40 cents per share, what are we going for? John McGarvey! Yes, it is! Thank you, Johnny boy! 40 cents. You are going for a 40-cent winner to the upside. If you are going for a 2-to-1, what are you going for? What will 2-to-1 give you? You're welcome, Michael. Correct. You're going for an 80-cent winner. That's a 2-to-1. Okay? This is your 1-to-1. 40 cents is your 1-to-1. Now, the market cycle. 70% of the time or more will change when? When will the market cycle turn over on you? 70% of the time or more. One-to-one. 70% of the time, the market will change on you at 1-to-1. So that is why when you guys get into trades to the upside and you are looking to go to the moon, it never happens. It never happens, does it? It always does this on you. You get your 1-to-1 to the upside, my beauties. You get your 1-to-1 to the upside, and then all of a sudden you're holding on. Whoop, 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 whoop. And the winner you just had is now gone. The winner you just had is now gone. You entered here. That was your entry right there. Your stock moved to your 1-to-1. You got a 2-to-1 on this trade, but you are still holding on to, and now you're down here. So what does that tell me about your trading, my beautiful traders? What does this tell me about your trading? Now what? Now we have a problem. Now we got a bigger problem. The fact that you don't know your risk to reward on every trade that you take is one problem. But what's the bigger problem we have here? You have no risk management. Not only did you not break even, right here, you lost on this trade. This was your risk. This was your reward, and you lost on that trade somehow. How is that mathematically possible? How is that that's impossible. Because you thought you were going to the moon. It's going in my direction finally. I'm going to keep holding on and try to milk the crap out of this thing for every penny. And then you wind up losing. How many of you have done that? Put me in the chat. Put me in the chat. A lot of me's in here. There's a lot of me's in here. Okay? Where will you learn risk to reward? Where will you learn state position, all the goods? You're going to head over to theVossTrading.com. That is our education platform. Okay? This is where I'm going to completely redo your trading. Everything you know now, I'm going to throw it in the garbage. This is where you go. Links are in the bio. I'm going to take your current trading, okay? I'm going to take it. I'm going to do this, and we're going to throw it in the garbage. Goodbye. What you think you know. And hello to learning the goods. We are going to rip it apart. We are going to rip it apart. How many of you have RSI on your chart? How many of you have RSI on your chart? Good, Jamie. Yes, and you're a female. I think. Jamie, you are someone we want. Beautiful, brand new trader. You have RSI? Gone. How many of you have VWAP on your chart? Gone. How many of you have MACD? It will be gone. How many of you have volume? Gone. How many of you use trend lines? You know, you became an architect all of a sudden. You're like, I didn't want to do architect work. I thought I was going to be a trader. The trend lines are gone. All that garbage is gone. This is what your chart's going to look like. Right here. Who wants to trade with a chart that looks like this? Put me in the chat. Because you know your current chart gives you a lot of anxiety. A lot of anxiety. You look at it and you're like, I really don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm looking at RSI MACD trend lines. Woo! It's going to be gone. You're not going to have to worry about that anymore. It will be over. Yes, the scrambled eggs will be over, my beauties. Okay? Danielle is a VIP here. She used to have RSI, MACD, and trend lines almost a year ago. Yeah. Now you look back on it and see how ridiculous it was, right, Danielle? Don't you see how ridiculous it was? Okay? So that's Miss Market tomorrow. Let's head over to Tesla. Tesla, let's say you sit down at your computer at 9:20 a.m. The bell's about to go off in 10 minutes. Tell me about Tesla. We open, you have a gap up right now on Tesla right here. That is where you're currently trading on Tesla. Tell me what we got going on here on Tesla. Everybody in the chat, you got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Put it in the chat. Narrow. Wrong. Sideways action. Wrong. Neutral. Yes, Paul. Good job, Paul. Overpriced. Wrong. Neutral. Good job, AI. What else do we got going on? This is where we're opening. The stock is right here, Tesla. What does this tell you? Downtrend. No. Consolidation. No. Bounce off 440. No. Thank you, VIP. Position 3, neutral state. We are not going long. When can we go long on this? If you are a long bias trader, when are you going long on Tesla? When are you allowed to go long? You're not allowed when you hear that bell. When are we going long? Gap down. No. Break and retest. Wrong. Andrew, VIPer, thank you. Woo! JDM, you in here? That was your move to the upside. That was your move to the upside. When above VWAP, good luck. When it retraces, party hawk. Yes, it is. Bam. Bam. You get a move down to your 25% level here. Let me put this smaller. Let me back this up. Whoop. You get room here. Bam. If we come back to the 25% retracement level and you get an event to the upside, whoop. If we come back to the 50, let me make this a little clearer. Let me make this a little clearer for you. You're getting some goods today, my beauties. That's where we opened up there. That is where we opened, okay? If we come back to the 25 with an event, you're going. If you come back to the 50 with an event, you're going. If we come back to this level here, can we go long right there? Can we go long when an event right there? Come on now. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Can we go long? Why not? We can't go long there. Why not? Who says hammer those roses, everybody? Why can't we take? So you're trying to tell me, you all are trying to tell me, we can go long here and here, but we can't go long here. Why is that? Why? Good job, Michael LePerrier. Good job. Very good. I'm proud of you guys. Excellent work. Excellent work. All right. So I'm going to make it clearer now. We're learning, folks. How does it feel to finally learn? Here we go. You ready? This is your move up. Remember, we opened up here. I'm going to put the arrow. That is where we opened, okay? Here's our retracement. We come back down. Boop, boop, boop. Since we're under the 50, can we short there? Bam! Hammer that thing. Can we hammer that thing to the downside? We are under the 50. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Yes or no? Thank you for the follows, everybody. No? What do you mean we can't go short there? We're under the 50%. What are you kidding me? Rocket says yes. A lot of no's. Whoa, look at all this pushback. Oh. Why not? Why can't we go short here? Correct. You must retest your 50%, okay? Then you could take your short to the downside. See, what happens here, traders, is when you try to chase fear of missing out because you see 4 red candles to the downside, when you try to chase this, you lose your trade on the pullback. You lose it here. And the reason you get out so fast is because you're so used to losing. You are so used to a trade going against you immediately when you get in. So that's why you get out, okay? But what you're going to do is you're going to wait for the retest and wait for the A+ setup. And we teach you about all these A+ setups in the VIP, okay? Step by step. You are not shorting here. Remember, traders, and this is the most important thing you will ever know. Listen to me right now. Open those ears up. Patience will make you win in the market, okay? Not being patient is going to destroy your market hopes. It will destroy it. Jay Dobbins with the $2 super. Thank you, Jay. Okay? You got to be patient. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you about is how many of you in here take 5 or more trades per day? Who takes 5+ trades a day? How many of you take 5+ trades a day in the market? Tamim. Boy, you got a lot of bad habits, Tamim. FCT. Lucky. All right, for all of you that said 5+, are you green every month in the market? Green, 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 green. Every month in the market, if you take 5+ trades, are you green traders? Trinity heard that. No. Sugar says no. FCT's lying. Leaf is no. AI is no. Look at all these no's. You want to know why? Robert, that's all right. We want you to admit it, my brother. Good job for admitting that. W's in the chat on the tubes for Robert. The more you trade, the more you lose. Write that down. The more you trade, the more you lose. Let me show you why. This is the 5-minute chart right here. Here is your 5-minute chart, and that is your trading day for Friday. Okay? Take a look at that. What is the 5-minute chart? What do we call it? What is the 5-minute chart called in the trading space? Does anybody know? When someone says the 5-minute chart, if they know what they're talking about, they are going to say a 2-letter word. What is it? The one. Yes, this is the one. This is where you're going to make your living. Write it down. The 5-minute chart is where you are going to make your living in the market. Write it down. Now, since we have the 5-minute chart up here, do you see 5+ trades you can take during this day? Where do you see 5+ trades? Point them out. You trade the 1 minute? Yeah, that's why you lose, FCT. They're fake trades that aren't really there. You don't got 5 trades or more in there. Where do you see 5 trades? Now, if I do this, are we ready? This is your 1-minute chart. You got a lot of noise in there. Holy moly, look at all those false breakouts in there. Woo-wee! Look at that thing. How many of you trade the 1-minute chart and lose every day? Put me in the chat. Alejandro. Yeah, you're right. You got that right. I know what I'm talking about. Look, this is your 1-minute chart. This is your 5-minute chart. Do we see a big difference? Whoa, baby, this is a lot cleaner. All right, now that we got that summed up, you only have 3 to 5 opportunities in the market every day on any single instrument. Any stock, any instrument, you only have 3 to 5 chances. Out of those 3 to 5 chances, how are you trading 5+ times? You see how this goes awry very quickly? You only have 3 to 5 trades every day that you can possibly take in the market. But you're trying to trade 5 or more times. You see why you lose all the time? Put yes in the chat. Do you see why you lose all the time? Finish off those roses, my beauties. Yes, yes. It's ridiculous now when I show it to you, isn't it? When I show it to you on the chart here, doesn't this look ridiculous? You're trying to trade more than 5 times a day? How crazy is that, my beauties? All right. Let me pull these up. We got 3 galaxies on the board. Yes. Okay. Why does this occur? So why do you only have 3 to 5 opportunities every day in the market? Tell me why you only have 3 to 5 days, 3 to 5 chances of trading in the market. Because of the market cycle. Your stock can only cycle up and down and consolidate between 9:30 and 4 p.m. so many times. That's why you only have 3 to 5 trades. Now, let me ask you all this very important question. So the market's going to, well, it's not 24 hours. It's really going to be 23 hours. It's going to close for 1 hour every day still. And they're still going to have the bell between 9:30 and 4 p.m. So now that you'll be able to trade these stocks 24 hours, what do you think is going to happen to most people? What do you think is going to happen to these people? They're going to trade more. They're going to gamble more. But what's going to happen? You're still going to have no volume at night. Zero. Nada. You're going to try to get into a trade. Bam. Lose. Trade. Bam. No volume. Trade. Bam. Trade. Bam. Trade. You're going to have no volume. So the gamblers are now going to trade all day long and lose more. They're going to lose more. Think about that. Isn't that crazy? That ain't going to last long. All right, so here we go. The 5-minute chart, my beauties. This is all you got, okay? This is all you got. Now, let me show you NVIDIA. This is the 5-minute on NVIDIA on Friday. This is what we got on NVIDIA. Take a look at that bad boy. How many opportunities do you have there? Now, we're going to show you something insane in about a minute. How many opportunities do you have there? Not many, because you're whipping around over here. Why? Because you are in the whip zone. You have not exited the whip zone yet. That is why it's called the whip zone every morning. Do you see it? Okay? For the first 15 minutes, you are whipping around. Now, out of those 3 to 5 opportunities, you have 3 to 5 opportunities every day. You are going to take no more than 1 to 3 trades every day. 1 to 3 trades will be your max. You cannot take any more than 1 to 3 trades. Got it? Let me know if you got it. Now, you ready for this? You are only going to trade between 9:30 and 11 a.m. Right here. Bam! 3 to 5 opportunities for the entire day in the market. You were allowed 1 to 3 trades. You only could trade between 9:30 and 11 a.m. When NVIDIA is producing that on the chart, what are you doing? Folks, you are getting a clinic right now. What are you doing on NVIDIA? No, Jessica. You were going to use a zero of your money. You were going to go in a simulator with us in the VIP. You were going to trade the live market in a simulator. You're going to do nothing. You are going to trade the other 8 stocks that you have, which brings me to this. You are going to pick 6 to 9 stocks or whatever it is that you're trading, whatever instrument, 6 to 9. You are going to trade those same 6 to 9 every single day. You are not going to pick something out of those 6 to 9 stocks. Why? Why are we only trading? I've been trading the same 6 to 9 stocks forever. Forever. Why? Why are you only trading the same 6 to 9? Good job, party. I love it. Because you need to get familiar with them. They all have a personality. You are going to know the personality of those 6 to 9 stocks. Can you trade Tesla the same way you trade PayPal? Yes or no? If you trade Tesla like you trade PayPal, what's going to happen? If you trade PayPal like you trade Tesla, what's going to happen? There are 2 different characteristics. What makes them different? We're digging deep here. We are digging deep. What makes them different? What's it called? What makes the characteristic of a stock? Do you know? No. Nope. 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 How does consolidation make a stock a characteristic of a stock? Andrew the Believer. Bingo was his name-o. Your ATR. What does it mean? What does ATR stand for? Can all of you right now tell me the ATR of Tesla in 10 seconds? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No idea, right? Let me pick somebody here. Sugar. Sugar Caesar, I'm bringing you up. I'm going to pin you, Sugar. What was the last stock you traded, Sugar? Tell me the last stock you traded, Sugar. Chevron. What's the ATR of Chevron? I'm going to give you 7 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why are you trading it? You know why you're trading Chevron? The news! The news! The news! You thought Chevron was going to get you rich. You gambler. I love you, Caesar, but you a gambler, am I right? How long you been trading, Caesar? Caesar saw Chevron. He saw Venezuela. He said, I'm going to the moon. How'd that work out for you? The more you trade the news, the more you lose, everybody. The more you trade the news, the more you lose. Was CVX on Caesar's 6 to 9 stocks? Yes or no? Who here thinks CVX was on Caesar's 6 to 9? Caesar, I'm just using you because you're the first person I saw. Don't take it personal. Who thinks Caesar, this is on one of his 6 to 9? Who thinks Caesar has 6 to 9 stocks, the same ones he trades every day? Probably not, right? Do you think Caesar's profitable every month, everybody? Yes or no? Do we think Caesar's profitable every month? Nope. Caesar, are you profitable every month? Those are the characteristics of a novice trader. Remember what we talked about yesterday? The news. They trade the news. They go, and I bet you he used trend lines to try to chart it. Chart. All right, thank you, Caesar. Caesar is not profitable every month, everybody. Caesar, you're a good sport. W's in the chat for Caesar. W's in the chat for Caesar right now. He's a good man. W's in the chat. Folks, listen to me. I've been doing this a very long time. I can spot a trader who is not good a mile away. Mile away. I can spot you coming a million miles away. Okay? Woo! All right, CVX. While we're here, what state are we in tomorrow morning on CVX? What do we got, my beauties? Oh, we got no galaxies? We need to get 3 galaxies. Let's go, my beauties. Who's got them? Let's go, my beauties. Yes, the VIP is open. Caesar, it's open wherever. We are going to teach you all of this and more. This is the what. In the VIP, we are going to train you on the why, and it's going to be life-changing in your trading journey. I'm going to tell you that right now. You can ask the VIPers that are in here right now, has it changed your trading completely, yes or no? Put it in the chat. You're going to head over to thevosstrading.com or click the link in the bio. Can someone go over to TikTok and click the link in the bio and tell me if it works? Does it work? When you click the link, New York Rangers, it'll tell you in there. Boy, they took a beating the other night, huh? So did the Devils. $49.99. It works beautiful. $49.99. DNA, here it is, everybody. We got one. We got one. Yes, I just wanted one today. DNA, you get the mutant of the war, the mutant reward of the day from the Wizard. Do we give you signals in the VIP? Wizard, what do you think about that? He wants to know about signals. What is that? What? You sure you want me to tell them? No, I can't say that. You want me to say that? All right. What did he just say about DNA? What did he just say about DNA? Mr. Dave with the Galaxy! It starts with an L, everybody. Lazy! Lazy! Whoa! Woof! We love this game, traders. We love this game. Thank you, Mr. Dave, for the hand hearts. We got 2 more galaxies. Who's got them? Who's got them? Who's got them? You just put money in CVX a couple days ago. K Money, you look like a fetus, so you're young. But go tell your parents you're about to lose all that money. Okay. All right. Give me a stock you want me to show you here for tomorrow. Put them in the chat. Start putting the stocks in. We'll go over them. Go. The Qs. All right, on the Qs. Here we go. Look at those levels. Look at those friggin' levels. Bam! Bam! Look at this. Bam! Look at them things. Woo! Look at them levels, baby. All right, tomorrow on the Qs, we are in a neutral state on them Qs. What does that mean? Okay, I'm going to draw a box here for you. Anything above this box to the upside, what are you doing on the Qs? John McGarvey, Aaron Williams. Yes, it is. John McGarvey and Evan, we got one more galaxy on the board. Correct, Kurt. You were doing nothing above that box on the Qs for longs because of the state of your stock. Okay? If you're 20, looks like this, and you're 200, looks like that. What are we doing to the downside here? Are we going short? Are we going short? Primo Buenos Diaz. Hammering that pig to the downside. Yes, because you are narrow. Right now, you are neutral. You ain't doing duty. You ain't doing a damn thing on the Qs up here. Nothing. Nothing. Okay? You are doing nothing on the Qs tomorrow morning. Here, here, or here. You are waiting. Next. Give me another one. Waiting. Give me another. Steven Gratitude Huevo. Netflix. The flicks of net. What do we got? Whoa, baby. We are narrow. Right here, 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 or here. What are we doing if we open here, here, or going down here or here? What are we doing? Can we play these positions? Yes or no? Woo! Can we play those positions on Netflix? Gonna hammer that pig. Yes, it is, everybody. See the difference? Look at Netflix. You have a lot of trading opportunity here. You got a lot of matter right here, okay? A lot different than the Qs where you got to wait. Look at the difference. Look at the state of the Qs. Look at the state of Netflix. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. MU. Not doing dookie on MU. Okay? So on MU, if you get a gap to the upside, the bell opens. Ding, 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 ding. Are you going long there on MU? Whoop, bam. Who's going long? Who's going to the moon on MU? You're not going long. You're in a neutral state in that position. The party's over. PLTR. Oh, yes, it is. PLTR, you are narrow. Looks good. Looks good. All right. Looks good. Let me pull these back. Ooh. I'm going to show you something on PLTR. Write this down. That's our whip zone. Ooh. All right, PLTR, folks. This is what you got. At the open, what must you be over in order to take a long on PLTR? What price must you be over and retest before you can go long on PLTR? $188, wrong. $177.82, wrong. $178, yes, VIP. You got it. You got to get over 178, retest 78, hold it. Then you got room up to 179 and 179.50. Okay? If PLTR, you get under the whip zone of 177 under the hold number, you'll have room down to 174. All right, my beauties? You will learn all of this in the VIP. You're going to learn out how to mark out support and resistance correctly. You will know the state and position of your stock like the back of your hand. You will know what market cycle you are entering on. You will know all the setups, A+, cycle out reversal, breaker structure, double, triple, bottoms, tops. Okay, you are going to learn all of this in the VIP. We are going to completely change your trading. Completely. I am that confident in myself. You're going to head over to thevosstrading.com or click the link in the bio, and that'll get you into the VIP. Who in here is sick of losing every day in the market? Who is sick of losing in the markets every day? If you're a trader and you're tired of it, and you lose every day, or every month is red, who's tired of it? Thank you, Fried Potato, for the follow. I appreciate it. There's a lot of me's, okay? There is a lot of me's. So your equity curve right now looks like this. It's trending down. This is where you join the VIP. It is going to continue trending down until I can bottom you out. Until I can bottom you out. And what are we going to work on in the beginning to bottom you out here? Does anybody know? We got one more galaxy. Who's got it? Who's got that galaxy? Let's go. Who's got it? Risk management. We have to get your risk management under control. John McGarvey! Yes, it is. Thank you, my John. I appreciate you, my brother. Everyone, W's in the chat for John. Risk management. We have to get your risk management under control, traders. I can't make you go any further until we do that. That is the most important thing you can do, okay? Remember, and this is very important, once we flatten you out, we'll have you going in this direction to the upside, okay? Now, remember, you will only be a good winner in the market. This is important. We got to say this. You're never going to be a great winner, but we are going to make you a great loser. Okay? We are going to make you a great loser in the market. Once you become a great loser in the market, you will be unstoppable. Do you understand me? Once you become a great loser in the market, you will become unstoppable in the markets. Okay? Because right now, this is what happens with novice traders that aren't very good. You enter a trade, it goes against you, and you feel like you need counseling. You enter a trade, oh no, it went against me again, and you feel like you need counseling. You feel like your whole world is turned upside down because you had a losing trade in the market. You're going bananas. Your hair is going in 60 different directions. You're screaming, you're yelling, you're banging. Because you are a bad loser. We are going to make it so when you lose a trade, it will not affect you anymore. And that's going to take time. So when you lose this trade, you're going to say, I'm ready for the next one. I'm ready for the next one. I'm ready for the next one. Because this is what we need to do. Currently, these are your winners. These are your losers. They are too big. We are upside down. Okay? Once we start getting your losers like that and your winners like that, we are going to show you that every loser you take, you're still in the game. You are still in the game because you are a great loser. Being a great loser keeps you in the game. You are going to trade 1 to 3 times per day. That is it. If you take 2 losing trades, okay, 2 L's, your winning trade will be bigger than those 2 losing trades. How many of you right now take 1 L and you can't recover from that 1 L every day? Put me in the chat. If that's you, say me. Your first loss of the day is unrecoverable. How many of you right now, 1 loss every day is unrecoverable for you? Put me in the chat. Don't be embarrassed. Own it. You took this on. Own that you suck at this. Own it. Own it. Okay? How would you like it when you take 2 losses, but your third trade green is bigger than your 2 losses? Who wants to get to that point in their trading? Who wants to get to that point in their trading? We are only at 96,000 taps. That's it. We need a tap blitz, everybody. Go. Go. If you want to get to that point, you'll get in that VIP, okay? Because right now, your 1 loss for today is not recoverable. You're taking too big of losses, and your winners are too small. This is going to take you days to catch back up, but you're never going to catch back up to this 1 loss because you don't know how to trade. So you're going to have more and more of these losses throughout the week until you blow the account up. And then you start over again. These little winners aren't going to make up for all these losses, beautiful traders. It's impossible. All right? So we got to work on making you a great loser first. You must be a great loser in the market in order to be a good winner in the market. And we're going to try our hardest to get you there. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. I will get you to where you want to go, hopefully, if you give me everything you got. If you are a quitter, you have no discipline, and if you are a gambler, you're not coming into the VIP. I'll throw you the hell out. Got it? Because you stand 0 chance. If you are a non-quitter, you are disciplined, and you are not a gambler, we want you in the VIP. If you are brand new at trading, never traded a day before in your life, we want you in the VIP. If you have been trading for a long time and are not good at it, we want you in the VIP. Okay? Do we understand this, traders? Let's make it very clear. Let's save my time and your time together. We want winning attitudes, winners. We want our beautiful traders. We want people who want to change for the better. That is what the VIP is for. Okay? It's Juju. We do not want you in the VIP. Okay? Because you have the free mentality. The free mentality, don't get mad at me, is the broke mentality. I can't afford to have you in there. All right? You're going to click the link, head over there. That'll tell you the price, $49, $50 a month. That is it. Cheap and easy. All right? If you have a broke mentality, free, do not go click that link. All right? We got to do roll call. Let's go. Because you're just going to waste your time and my time's valuable. Here we go. Andrew the Believer, JDM, Striker, Michael, Davion, JDM, Adorable, Daniela, Bill Boyle, Sierra, Sue Felicia, Daniela, Life Wonders, Section, Marcus, Danielle, thank you, Andrew, John McGarvey, Marcus, JL Haba, Sheer Turtle, let's go, Stevie B, K Braden, OG, Big Puppy, to the moon, finish those roses, my beauties. Michelle Mabel, Shelley Stringer, Adorable Dad, Mr. Dave, thank you, Mr. Dave. Let's go. Yes, I don't deal with BS, folks. So if you can't take somebody who can be hard on you and you're just, you're not mentally strong, I'm not for you. All right? I am not for you, my traders. But if you want to change and learn how to do this and become better, I'm for you. I am a teddy bear. I do care about each and every one of you. And in order to get you where you need to go, I got to be hard on you. Ain't going to work any other way. All right? This ain't for the weak. This ain't for the weak. I'm going to tell you that now. Martin, you were going to start with $0. When you come into the VIP, you are going to start with $0. We're going to put you in a simulator, trading the real market, and you're going to practice and lose, and we're going to make you better. You'll know when you want to go live. You'll know when. Thank you, Jessica Pilash. We only have a few more roses left. Can we hammer those things? Let's go. You don't get any participation trophies in my VIP. Aaron Williams! Aaron! Let's go! Let's go! The Miss Market is mean. She will wreck your soul and beat you to that ground. So you need training to be able to withstand it. I'm going to tell you that right now. My mentor was a Marine, and boy, I'm still scared of him to this day. You don't want to be in his community. Hey, Harry, he not on TikTok. He said them TikTok people ain't going to make it for 30 seconds in my community. And I said, sir, you're exactly right. Jakut Mosley, let's go, baby. Get in that VIP. We'll be back on tomorrow morning to get you all ready. Thank you, everybody, for all the donations. Thank you for all the tapping. Thank you. I want to help you win. I want to help you win. There's nothing better in life than somebody in my VIP saying to me, you changed my life. You changed my family's life. I am a great trader now. It's insane. And we have so many of them. I love you guys. We'll see you in the morning. VIP, love you. Let's go to the beach.